It's time for another review, and I'm again dipping back into the past. I do intend to do some more recent records, but I'm just following my muse, and my muse took me to Silver Apples. This is an original copy. It's my second original copy. Bought it probably maybe 2 or 3 years after it came out as a cutout. And as you might well imagine, this album was not well received when it came out in about, what, 1968? That's what it says on the back. There's someone wrote that on there about this used. But Dan Taylor and Simeon, two New Yorkers who put together a very early incarnation of an electronic band. One being on drums, the other one being on sine wave generators and oscillators. And does this qualify for psychedelic? You better believe it does. When it came out, and I remember when I first heard it, it was, again, it was not like earth-shattering, but it was like, what is this? I've never heard anything like this. You know, from the very beginning track of oscillations, you know, the way it kind of starts with the one generator kind of like it's powering up, and then the drums come in. And the incantation, oscillations, electronic evocations, you know, of sound's reality. And it just takes off from there. There's really, this album isn't hokey at all. For being as far ahead of everyone else as they were, it's amazing how well realized the sound of this music already is. It's even kind of funky in parts, you know, because of the percolating nature of some of the tracks. And I've always loved this cover. I remember when I first saw the record as a kid in the store in the cutouts, and then I don't remember my original thought for sure, but I know it was one of intrigue, thinking, well, doesn't that look cool? And it's one of the early records where I really felt like I had discovered something that I could really relate to. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, raised in, you know, came up in the 60s, and it was real conservative here. Okay, I'll just be nice on this post here about the way things were. And I just needed something to relate to, you know. I really felt like a foreigner, like an alien, and this music beamed in from that other planet, which was just New York, but it sure felt a whole lot more like home than what was going on around me. Again, I will not disparage any artists. I will not name anyone to upset anyone. I'm just trying to tell you my story. So again, the Psychedelicatessen is recommending for you explorers of early out there sounds, Silver Apples. This is definitely one to get. It's been reissued a few times. You can find an original copy, more power to you. You won't be disappointed. You couldn't compare them to anyone at the time. Since then, there have been many electronic duos, but still no one sounds like Silver Apples. I do intend to float some of their music in underneath here so you can get a taste of it. I won't review it, but I just want to let you know that I do have their second album, Contact, and this is an original copy as well. Just as well realized as the first one, really. But we'll say that the focus is on the first one, Silver Apples. Either one, if you can find it, would be great. I'm trying to think how to wrap this up. I do like keeping these short. I just wanted to really just shed some light on Silver Apples. Thank goodness to YouTube and all the other platforms on the internet. You can, as soon as you're done watching my video, you can go and listen to some Silver Apples. Matter of fact, I might even go look and see if there's any footage. I've always wanted to see Silver Apples in action. Alrighty, that's it for today, folks. More soon.